Good morning. This is Chelsa with CS Apex Landscape Design. I'm coming to you with another video in our coffee and care series. So make sure you've got your favorite brew, whether it's coffee, tea, whatever your morning favorite is. Remember, these are going to be uploaded once a month on Saturday mornings. We're going to try for the second or third of every month. And this is going to help you give you tips and tricks to get you through this year to make your home landscape the best it can be. So let's get started. Today is February. So now that I've got my sweet elixir of life, coffee, let's talk about it. This is going to sound a little bit like a repeat from January in that a big concern for February is watering again. You want to make sure that your plants are getting enough water. Now, we talked about in the last video the 5-gallon bucket trick. We talked about hose timing. So if you didn't tune into our January video, go back on our YouTube page, check it out. Also, make sure you check out our website, csapexlandscapedesign.com. We're going to have helpful blogs with tips and tricks to help get you through the season, help you get through your landscaping year. So, also, from last video, it still holds true. I want to encourage everybody that tunes into this video to get outside. 15 minutes a day is what has been shown to improve your mental health, your physical health, your mental focus, your overall well-being. So take 15 minutes, get outside, enjoy the sun, enjoy the weather, and this also gives you a great opportunity to look at your landscape. What needs to happen? What needs to be done? What do you want to change? All right, enough with the repeats. Let's talk about what is different about February. February is a good time to cut back on your ornamental grasses and any perennials that you did not trim back, that you did not cut back before the end of the year. Now, what does that mean? That means going out and cutting those shrubs, cutting those trees, or not trees, sorry, really bright light in my eyes. Cutting back those grasses, not trees, cutting back your grasses to where they're just a couple of inches above the ground. You want enough of the plant to be there that you know where it is, but you don't want it so tall, so much left over that you're going to struggle with the new plant poking through that old growth. Now, why is February a good time to cut back on your ornamental grasses and your perennials? Well, reality, the ornamental grasses especially, you've gotten your full enjoyment out of them. You had those beautiful purples and browns and sometimes greens all through November and December and January. Now that it's February, it's time to trim them back so that they're ready in March to get going again, to green up in March and April and give you their full season of color. This is also great for Russian sages. We've actually noticed, sorry, my puppy is grunting at me apparently. This is also, we've noticed that for the health of your Russian sages, for the health of your ornamental grasses, they actually prefer to be cut back. You're going to get a healthier grass, a healthier shrub when you cut them back, when they have that new growth. It's that new growth in a lot of grasses and a lot of shrubs. That's what blooms. It's not on the old wood. There are some exceptions. So definitely take a look at what you have, know what you have before you cut them back. But in general, this is a really great time to start cutting things back, getting them ready for the new season. Now, I know we've heard of that phrase of April showers bring May flowers. Well, reality with grasses, trim them in February for a jump start in March. And as a reminder, if you haven't planned your garden spaces, if you haven't planned your new garden beds, whether they're perennial beds, annual beds, edible beds, it doesn't matter. February is the time to make sure you've got a plan, you know what you're doing. Seeds are coming into the garden centers, bulbs are coming into your garden centers. It is time. All of those things go really quickly. So especially if you want to grow your own food, have a plan. Know what you're going to grow. Example, my family loves broccoli and spinach. We can't get enough of it in our house. But you know what? Broccoli wants to be started indoors at the end of February, beginning of March. And spinach wants to be planted in March outside. Is that crazy? We're already getting to that time of year where we're going to be planting things. So you want to know what you're planting, when to plant it, whether it's inside or whether it's outside. You need to know that. You want to know that so that you're ready. I know one year I was late on getting my broccoli started, and guess what? I had a horrible crop, and my family was horribly disappointed in me. So don't be like me. Plan ahead. Know what you're going to do, what you're going to plant. So as always, keep your eyes on our webpage. We have more blogs coming out every month to help you get through this year, to keep those New Year's resolutions of improving your garden and keeping your home landscape looking its best. So thanks for joining us this morning. Share this video with your family and friends to help them keep their landscape looking its best. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so that you know when our March video will be coming out. Thanks for joining us.